right, guys, welcome back to the WeMaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're a avid member of the channel, keep on sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. As you could see by the title, we're going to be talking Suriname, Concacaf, and their pathway, and a few other things that we do have on the list. So we're going to go through the squad reaction and rating of the squad itself, and we are going to chop it down to 23 because that is the amount that you have to bring in, and then we are going to give our prediction and versus Puerto Rico. And now we can comfortably state that no Suriname squad past 30 million euros. It is in the top 5 highest ranked team in the CONCACAF region. So we want to talk about the expectations with Suriname, because if you are bringing in the big name players and the big valued players, I think expectations should start. So we're going to have Sean Base here to talk about everything with us as well. So don't worry yourself, it's going to be good. Massive respect. You guys asking for the live the longest time. So massive respect for you guys coming across. Thanks very much. We're gonna go through the listing first, but let me give everyone a big up that joins the live very early. Sean Base in the chat. Jason, massive respect. And Mr. Tika, big up yourself. Massive respect. All right. Let me know if you're hearing me loud and clear and everything is running smooth for you. All right. Yes. So anyways, let me go through the entire listing. All right, the entire listing, so you could understand who is selected. All right, they said the Gold Cup selection. All right, yes. So Mighty Abena, centre back. Backboard, Sheraldo Becker, Diego Besiswar, Del Ventro, Blackson, Tijan Chiri, Damiel Dankalu, Stefano Denzwell, Dake Ryan Dunk, Denzel Gravenberch, Wana Han, Redsiana Haps, Jerdy Ilderman, Florian Josefson, Sean Kleiber, Daraso Class, we just talked about him, Ishan Courts, Bandacost, Kelvin Ladam, McIntosh, Dian Malone, Kenneth Paul, Shaquille Penas, Dashan Redan, Jamila Rictas, Roma, Reggae, which is a solid goalkeeper, Slagva, Fabian Sporkslesh, and you have Mitchell Tifred, Kenneth Vermeer, Russell of Later, Clearfield of Later, and Yannick Walscott. Those are the individuals that made the listing. All right. Yes. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try and give you our take on the listing. All right. Yes. So let me know yours in the comment section on how strong you think this listing is. All right. I'm going to bring up the additional thing now so we can do a little bit more on the screen for you. Okay. All right, so let me add this to the screen right now. Let me take a few more comments. We have Jason. All right, Dark Beskar, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Marciano, how you doing, man? All right, so let me know the strength of the team. For me, I think that the strength of the team is up there with the best, just the same. I'm gonna go through it and show you why I do believe so, and I'm gonna pick the best 11, best 23. After I'm done with the 23, then I'm gonna pick the best 11. All right. Keep it fair. Oh, you do, man. All your teams in one group. Yes, they are in one group. So at least you can analyze a lot more. Guys, make sure as you come in to smash the like button. What it does, it helps with the visibility. So more personals could get notifications, and also more personals could find the content. So if you think that we're doing a good job, make sure to always hit the like button as soon as you come in. All right. Let's let through Kaka them. Oh my God. Bless yourself. Thanks for being here. And Reggae Pierre, thanks for being here. Massive respect. So for me, you know you're not going to have the perfect squad, but I think this is a better squad than previous Surinamese squad, to be honest. All right. So for me, I will take it as a building block. They played Mexico the last time with less personals in it. I thought that they were short of a centre back in midfield. Kenneth Paul. He was not there to add that added steal. So so you saw that it could have gone a extra level. While Scott, after having so much good performances coming in, he was not there. Red Sea and Apps was not there as well. So that all of those things kind of cost them. They could have even gone to a next gear. And the response came in from Mexico was Suriname is brilliant. They have to up their game because they don't want any surprises like that happen to them one more time. All right, that was literally written. So the fact that they left off Red Sianap, Sean Kleiber, Kenneth Paul, Wild Scott, Tajan Cherry out of that team, and now you have Stefana Denzuel added to that pack, that shows me that the team could be astronomically better. And all of those guys are listed in that. So obviously that makes it a very good team and should be doing a good job. We should not be questioning if Suriname should be passing anybody outside the top 10 in CONCACAF, because that's me. I can stand up and say something. For me, if after 4 matches, I'm going to 4 or 5 matches. I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it 4 or 5 matches. But Sean came in. Yes, Sean. Good afternoon, Sean. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, JD?
Fine, fine, fine. Another Suriname list, and you know I'm excited because I definitely want Suriname to be very good, because I just want I'm just addicted to seeing good quality football. That's why last night I was so happy when I saw Manchester City tearing down the great mighty Real Madrid with quality football, you know? And I just believe that Suriname could bring that quality football. So anytime I do see them bringing in a few pieces, I am always excited because I know I saw what they're doing and I want it to be completed, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we are still in a building process. We're still getting in players every window. So it's gonna be also a tough task to like gel in a team, but we still
Yeah.
have that core of players, that core of players that we have every window available, and from there we build on. So we are still in that building process. So
So let me start because you came on a little bit late. Give me how much you would rate this squad out of. And guys, give me the squad that we just showed you. We are gonna add it in the system, but how much you do rate this squad? Like how much you give it? Like the ratings of what you have now. How much you would give it? Like a B, a C, whatever. What would you give it at this point?
I would give it a B plus.
B plus. Okay, okay, okay. All right. That is fair. That is fair. That is fair. All right. All right. So let because obviously we don't have much time, Neshan, and we already gone 10 minutes. Let me take a few more comments. And guys, let me know if you want a weekly update, where in which we try put a majority of the Jamaicans' performances and mix it with Surinamese. And even if we have to do Nigerian on it, let me know, because we know our fan bases. So let me know, guys. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Orlando, how you doing, man? Okay, thanks very much. We are still grateful if you can't spend long as well. Giddy, how you doing, man? I think Suriname had scored one of those goals in that Mexico match. If would have been a different thing, yes, it would have been better for Jamaica. um, God King, massive respect, man. Thanks for the continuous support. You always be here through thick and thin. Suriname can have a big player pool due to how big Suriname is, just like Jamaica. Jamaica also has so many players to choose from due to how big Jamaica is. Yes, both that we talk about both of them in the same light, and that's what I've always said. But people said I should not compare both, which is absolute madness, you know, because I'm here to evaluate football, and if I do see something, I am going to talk about it, you know. And both teams have the potential. We're just waiting to see who will actually tap into that potential. All right, Jamaica. I have covered Jamaica separate. You know, I do feel when it comes on to Jamaica, Jamaica can do even better. You get me? But obviously, we still have a new manager coming in, and they have things to do. A lot of work to put in because midfield is not good at this point, and that need to be sorted. You get me? Yes. Pim, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Set Flight said, "What's up, JD? Looking forward to this summer, especially when Jamaica play the US in the Gold Cup. Suriname is a sleeper team in this tournament. I'll give it a solid 7 for this squad. All right, massive respect." Seth said, "I excited to see how Balagan performs." Yes, yes, believe me, it's at again, guys. We can say it's at. Please, Jamaica, we are in the same group. We don't want any war. Okay, let me stop it right there, and then we come back to it right after, guys. All right. So, Sean, you seen the list? Let me go after with the goalkeepers, and then you tell me the goalkeepers that you go with. So we have Vamir just came in. We have Wanahan on the list. We have Reggae on the list. And we have Ishan Courts on the list. Who are your three? Because you have to pick mandated 3 goalkeepers. So who are your 3 goalkeepers you would go with? Because somebody have to leave. All right? Yeah. Somebody have to leave. Yes.
I would go with from now because Kenneth Vermeer he is injured right now, and
Yes.
I don't know when he gonna return and recover. And uh, he had a surgery, and I think he gonna be out like for 3 or 4 months. So he might miss the Gold Cup, or he will miss the Gold Cup. So I
Okay.
go with Wanahan, with Rochefane, and with
Mhm.
Ishan. Those are my uh, 3.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Fair. That means if he's injured, the others pick themselves. All right, so we're gonna add all of those 3 guys in, and then you're gonna see the quality of the squad. You have to just give it time so we can actually show you. So, let me put one hand in. All
Another
right.
another thing, JD. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth Vermeer, he is a pool keeper in the MLS. Like he can just go at any club. Like any club have injuries, keeper injuries, or their keepers have a red card and cannot play. So he goes to that club and he can play for them. So he is like going to every
What?
club in MLS.
What?
That's why they are
Really?
a pool keeper.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
I've looked him up
But
and realized that he did not play much and
Kenneth
stuff.
Vermeer back in the days, like when he played for the Netherlands, because he played for
Yeah,
the national team, he is
yeah,
not
he was good.
Vermeer anymore. Like he for me, he became just
So why they added him to the list then? Why they added him to the list?
maybe he will be there like a mentor for the
Okay, that I had the same feeling as well.
yeah.
Yes, I had the same feeling. All right. So, on the goalkeeper department, we're settled. So, we can add all 3. So we have all 3 goalkeepers. So we have 20 more players to go. 20 more players to go. Let me know if you guys are okay with that as well. All right. Yeah, man. Bless up, Sean. Bless us documentary. Up. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. Bless up, yeah, man. Thanks very much. We finally got the one. Sean B is here. Yes, because normally he wouldn't come here because he has to fight with Jason and all the Jamaicans, So he wants to talk Suriname and maybe Concacaf. He's a fair personnel though. We can give it. All right. So in the center back department, these are the individuals that we have on the list. We have Penas. Penas Abena, because those are the 2 main one. We have Malone in as well. Then we have Denzel on it. Dextel, will you use him as a right back or a centre back? Which one?
Like both. Like
All right, let me
in
put
some
5.
games, like maybe in some games they might not use the same system. Like if you would,
Oh, but
if you,
Sean, you have to pick the 20. Sean, you have to pick the 23 players. So you have to pick it. So who are you bringing as your 4 centre backs?
I would go with Abena, Denzel,
Abena.
Dion Malone, and Ryan
You're
James.
bringing Malone. Donkey's there, no? Donkey's there.
Yes, okay, Donk also. Dion
Okay.
Malone and Donk. And Abena and Denzel.
All right. So Malone. All right. Wow. All right. Malone, Dunk, Pinas, Abena, uh, Denzel. All right. So no. Okay, copy. Denzel. So all right. So Denzel. So that's four already. I thought all right. So okay. So then
Yes.
those are
Let's
with all four.
let's go in into left back.
Left back.
Yeah.
Ups. Once ups is up.
I don't think Hubs will be there because he also had a surgery. So
Yeah. So he's not.
I don't think he will recover at that time. So I think I will go with Kenneth Paul and Shaquille Pinas at left back.
Okay, so Pinas. Okay, I added Pinas in my system already. So let me put Paul. So Paul, we added to the system right there. All right, as the additional defender. So for right back now. So for right back now, like we don't have apps, which is going to be a significant miss. What are we going to do now? We are going to overload the right hand side. So for instance, you're going to use
On the
Ankalu, Ledam, Dextil,
right,
all three of them.
right back, you're gonna have Dave Steele. Yeah, you're gonna have Clyburn. Those are the two right backs.
Okay, so okay, all right, because you already Sean already moved Dankalu and Ledam as right backs. They are naturally right backs, you
But
know. So
because Ledam is not playing, like he is on the bench for LA Galaxy, and
okay, so you're
Duncan,
not bringing him.
like he don't play uh like every game.
Okay, so all right, and McIntosh, you ain't bringing McIntosh in it. Are
No,
you okay?
he
All right.
likes to score in his own goal.
Okay, all right, Sean. Sean is on one today. All right, so I'm just trying to put them in. All right, so oh, what? Why is
You
it?
know that goal he gave away against Mexico, that first goal that we conceded in Mexico. Like he needed to kick that ball away, and he missed it. And then when he went back to his club, he scored a own goal against Feyenoord.
All right. So we sorry about that, guys. Oh my God. Let me just change this then because we had some little problem with the system, guys. Sorry about that. Touch the wrong button. Oh my God.
Jason Brian Elshot not making the squad, like he is playing on the lower level. He need to go play in a higher league. We don't
All
select
right.
that or in.
All right. So we're gonna just go with the system that we have right here. We're gonna just use this system that we have right here. No. We're just use this system and pick the starting 11 and we just go on and talk about the 23 overall, you know? Yeah, because the thing messed up star. Damn. Let me just get some comments right here. All right, Tito, thanks for being here. The Curacao coach has confirmed that Jurgen Dia will be on the 23 players squad for Gold Cup. Yes, but I told you, Tito, you need to join the stream one time. We are going to bring a Concacaf stream weekly here. So you need to contact us, contact Sean or me, and then we can get everything together. All right? Yes.
Like contact JD on Instagram. WeMaxit Football or Imaxit Football.
Yes. Just do one of those things, my brother, and we are good. All right. Rogiva, my first try. He definitely plays well. He plays
Yeah,
well.
like he had an okay game against Mexico.
My goodness, man. His passing range is elite. You know, I need to see him, and he made some big saves as well.
He has that long pass like Ederson have, you know.
Mhm.
Of
Some of the defenders will be selected as midfielders. Yes, I think Dankalo and Ledam will be selected as pieces to be midfielders. Worst of ups and others are injured. You understand me? So Sean, let we just go and do this best 11. But let me big up as much people. DJ Gigs, people as you know come in, please hit the like button. All right, let we get at least 100 on this one. We are gonna do at least an hour. You know, yes. God, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. JD, let Sean pick. Stop trying to change his mind. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, can I be bad mind? What is wrong?
People already fighting with you. People
They
like
just found way. They just found ways how to fight against me, especially Sean B, the one Jason and Omzo. All right. Anyways, the goalkeeper, Court, you said Court. So Reggae, you would have put in as the starter, right?
Yes.
Because he played well against Mexico. All right. So I do agree on that side. So let me put him in.
Like Warner Han, when he moved from that Swedish club to Japan, and he is not playing there. He
Yeah.
is even on the bench for the club, so that's not a good sign.
All right. All right. That's fair. That's fair. So right center
I
back.
I would give Rohofin that chance to do it, and give him also the confidence, so he
Oh,
can go out and perform there. You know.
okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. All right, and we will stick by that. All right, and I think that is solid. I like the range of passing. I do believe that he would start plays better, and with a keeper like that that can find and start plays up the pitch, I think it will always help. It will always help the system. And worst off, you have Manchester City playing like that. I am telling you, these guys put as much ballers in the team. And that's all I'm saying because I just want to watch quality football. So if they can put out what I saw them against Mexico, I am telling you, Concacaf in trouble if they keep on added pieces. That's all I can say. And Wanahan is the best we have. But Marciano, what I saw from this kid, it best we give him the opportunity to continue. Give him an next opportunity to play again.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're impressed, it's hard for you not to give the next guy the game. He plays. And if he plays well, you have to give him. But I would put on right there on the bench so he can continue if we have they have an injury on the field. All right. So let me go right back. You're saying right back is flat out Kleiber once he's fit, right?
Yes, he is fit. He is playing all games for FC Utrecht. He is always in the starting 11.
All right, so Kleiber back. I think Kleiber picks himself. He's definitely one of the best right backs, and he came in the region and never looked out of it. He looks well. You get me?
Yeah, and I would go in central defense. I would go with Denswell and Abena.
Denzel. So Abe. No, we have to ask the persons inside the chat because that is tricky. Denzel is left-footed. Pinas is left-footed. But no, we don't have ups, so that simply means you're gonna push Pinas over the left back side. That's the plan.
Yeah, I would start Pinas as left back.
A left back. Okay. So guys, are you okay with what Sean's saying? That he would move Pinas out of centre back and
he is a left-footed player and Abena is a right-footed player.
yes, I know that. I know that. But I'm just asking them. All right. So Abena.
It's like you have that defense in Jamaica, like Ethan Pinnock is just cool and calm, and Damien Lowe is rough, and like that, Abena is rough, and Denswell is just calm.
All right. So big tank. All right. Marciano Scott.
Abena is like all Damien Lowe.
So Marciano Scott says, Dian Malone. What about Dian Malone? And people said Pinas on the bench. What? Sean, they're not giving me the same vibes as you. Pinas on the bench. I just want Jamaicans to see how harsh Suriname is with their team, All right. All right. So, all right. So, Stefano Denzel, in the starting lineup instant, I think if he can keep his form, he will automatically be one of the best defenders in the CONCACAF, period. You get me? And he's 30 years old at this point. That it's a prime age bringing him. I think I'm impressed with this one, Sean, more than anything else. At least for now. If you had gotten a loan week, no, I would say loan week would have topped it off. But definitely, Denzel is that individual that I would bring in. All right. And let me put Pinas right here. All right, so Pinas and that back line now. So how much, guys, if you're looking at that back line and avoid, so if you're Jamaican and you look at that back line, how much you'd have rated it out of 10? You get me? Out of that back line, how much you would have rated it out of 10? Forget it, if you're Jamaican, forget that it is Suriname. You know, because I know you can't see nothing else. So forget that it's Suriname and let me have a discussion. How highly you would have rated this backline? For me, I think this would be a backline that I would have out of 10. I would have to give it because I see Abena is criminally underrated, you know. You get me? If we as Jamaican rate Damian Low, Abena is like the Damian Low. I agree with Sean. Is the Damian Low in this team, and Denzel is one of the not and defenders level in the Concacaf. He will be up there with anybody. And Penas, you put him out at left back, he is okay. I think I would give it a 7. A 7 overall I would give it, because Sean Kleiber, one of the best right back, Denzel, one of the best centre backs there, and Penas and Abena is okay. You get me? Above okay in the region, but in worldwide football, okay. You understand me? So I would give it a 7. So what say you, Sean? And then I can go to the comment section.
Yeah, I would give it a solid 7. Yeah.
7? All right. Yankney says a 6. Marciana says 8. Gart says 7. All right. Because that's how much we will put past them. 4. So we're talking football. Just avoid the war between Jamaica and Suriname, please. And let me just focus on the actual players. All right. Yes. Yes, Apps is injured, Brian. That's why we don't put him in the list. If Apps was in it, obviously we would have given it more of a 8 or so, you know. Pinas will play left back and will eventually make a penalty because he never play on the wing. Simple because he know he is a centre back. Okay. JD, what's going on? Pinas, Apps is the left back of Suriname. Yes, we know, but Apps is injured, so we are just working it as if Apps is not here. Obviously, he makes the list
because Hubs is recovering, so I don't want to take that chance. Like, maybe he gonna be here, or maybe he don't gonna be here. I don't want to work with maybe, but like official, like you're good to go. You're fit.
Yes. All right, so let me put an asterisk beside Pinas then, because it's a fight to take Pinas out of the team. Anyways, let me go in midfield now, Sean. In midfield, who would be your defensive central and your deeper line? Or if you're going to even use this formation, would you go with one defensive central or 2 deeper line players?
I would go with 1.
1?
Yeah.
All right, so let me see if I can get this. All right, let me try. Okay, this is the one that I'm looking for. All right, good. So the defensive central, who you would put in that part?
I would look Rosello Flater.
Rosello Flater as the defensive central?
Yes.
My goodness, that seems a little bit. Hope I can find him in the system.
Because the next player, like I will play Class and Biseswar.
Okay, Class and Biseswar. Okay. So what happened to Paul?
Class have that capability to go in the attacking and also in the defending. So he is doing that at his club. So I'm gonna give him that same role in the national team to do. And Rosello Flater, we saw what he can do against Mexico. We saw. So I think that it will be an ideal midfield to start with.
Yeah. But to give him the defensive central role, I think it's a little bit tough for him.
Like our first first game is against Puerto Rico, and I expect like in the first half the referee can just blow away the game because we might be ahead like 5 goals. Yeah.
So this is Sean. We don't go. We have not even reached here. So what happened to Kenneth Paul? So you have Class and Paul. Paul can play defensive central. So why would you put Vlata over Paul? I think you would have put
Because
both of them.
Kenneth Paul is playing left back at QPR. He
Okay.
can play
So so why not put him over Pinas?
because Pinas is also playing at his club.
Okay. All right. God King said Class is the
Pinas
CD
is
for.
always available.
Sean, they have voted it out. They said Class should get it. All right. No, Manalo, 31 says Russell Vlata, deeper line. Okay, they are okay with it. Put Paul, left back, and Vlata, and Class in midfield. All right. I think I would use both of them because they are not defensive midfielders. They are more box to box midfielders. So, no, Class is a defensive midfielder, but Vlata ain't. So I would have used both of them and use one attacking midfielder. So if Besiswar will do it by himself, I would put him by himself. But Sean said this is how it's gonna go. So you said Vlata right here and then Class, right?
Because they're gonna communicate with each other in the
Yes,
game.
so
Like,
it
hey,
could
you're
work.
gonna stay, and I'm gonna go forward with in the game, and
It
you're
could
gonna
it
stay.
could work. It could work. So Cherry would he be available or he's gonna turn it down again?
I don't know, but I would go with business one.
Besiswar in the team again. All right. And then if he's available, you could easily well change him out for Bisiswar, so both of them would have interchanged. All right, so the midfield now, guys, how much you would have given the midfield? Russell Vlata, Class, and Bisiswar. For me, the midfield, I like that kid named Vlata, Russell. He adds energy. He's fearless and everything. Class is new. I think I would give the midfield right now with Besiswar a 5. I would give it a 5 because I would like to see what they have to do in what they will do in the future with it. But I will give it a 5, and best is why we know what we're gonna get with him. Think he's a top player in the Concacaf. We can fairly say so. So I think a 5 I would give him, and it because I am not sure of later and Class will perform. Veta coming off a good performance against Mexico, but Class coming in new, so I have to give it a 5 at least this point. But they have a lot more midfielders to add, but I'm not sure if they're going to be there. So that's why. Class is like more like a box to box midfielder, defense plus attack. But okay, well, both of them then it's box to box then. Suriname, I've trained on track again. I thought Jamaica derailed that train twice, but then third times is a charm. I don't know what you're talking about. We are just reporting, but I guess you have PTSD by Suriname. That's why you come here with a problem. Checking. Lance the big up yourself. I would put Vlata in the first half and bring in Class in the second half. Maybe that's a good one. 5. Jason says, Kevin would mind me sit here every day and talk about Jamaica every day. Just find up the grass for Jamaica, the the dirt for Jamaica, and just talk about Jamaica. So Kevin is not happy with talking about Suriname. All right. Anyways, let me continue because the man them had so much players and we can't talk. We should just talk about Jamaica that we can't even get our squad. We can't even know who will come to the country to play for us because it's a secret society. We have to wait until the day the guys them touching the pitch before we know who will play. All right, yes. So don't follow Kevin, guys. The midfield is okay. Yes, I think, but because we don't get that consistency from them as yet. We know about Besiswar. Besiswar is definitely one at the top, but I will still wait first. Vlata as a sub. All right, midfield 6. Kevin a dead with laugh. God King. Yeah, man. Kevin, I am more. I am once I see this team pick. I am more on board with this team to make direct prediction. So you got ball when we make direct prediction, and this team are gonna make a cry going forward. Kevin, I'm not asking you. Paul, Cherry, and Dunk. Okay, Ryan Dunk as well. Ryan Dunk as well. Sean, Ryan Dunk not touching the field for you.
No, like he was not there for so many games.
Okay, but Class.
I think He is just coming after 5 games or 6 games.
But
He,
Class coming in after no games. So, and he's in it. So, I don't know.
but you cannot compare Class with Ryan Dong. I mean, Class is younger,
Okay.
and the things
But,
Class can do, Ryan Dong cannot do that. Let's be honest. The goals,
all
like
right.
the goals Class is scoring is like the ones Kevin De Bruyne is scoring at City. You know.
All right. I hope he could do that, to shut up Kevin Williams, not Kevin De Bruyne, Kevin Williams in the chat.
Yeah.
All right. So, big up, Sian, massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. So, let me go to the forward line now. The forward line, who would be the forward line? I am waiting to see you pick a forward. Right, attacking midfielder. Who you going with? Sheraldo Becker?
I will go on the left side. I will go with Sheraldo Becker. On the right with Joseph Son, and up top with Slater.
With Flater?
Yes.
So, how are you going with Flater? And the coaches, them just don't pick him as the main player. They go with Ellerman or anybody else.
No, I think Slater will be there because he performed. I mean, this
Okay.
season, like he played 32 games, something like that, and he scored 25 games, and he scored 13 goals and 6 assists.
Okay. Okay.
So
So,
he did well at his club. So I think he will get that chance.
so no Raiden, nobody else
Because
because I.
Deshaun Redan is not playing
Mhm.
on any level. Like he is playing for the B team of Venetia in the fourth tier.
So you're not starting him. You're not
I
giving
think
Illiman a run.
I don't think he will make it to the
Okay.
gold cup.
So if this list is looking like this, a lot of players not
Like
won't turn up then.
the coach said, it doesn't mean if a new player comes in that he would be selected, that he will get his guarantee that he would be selected. That doesn't mean the player need to be there. No, maybe they might need him in another time, so he will get that call. It's not that everyone that's coming in gonna be in the squad.
So what happened to Illiman? Why you wouldn't put him? And if Wild Scott comes in, why you wouldn't play him over Vlater as well? Because he performed one of the best performance I saw was Wildcat in majority of the games. Every game he played, against Jamaica, against Mexico, he looks like a live wire. So why would you not consider playing him?
He is not a striker. He is a winger.
He can play as a striker, even in Suriname as well.
I don't think he is doing well as a striker.
All right, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you. You see, if Suriname goes fluid with Wildcat, Joseph Son and Becker, a very few team in Concacaf can stop them. I honestly believe that's what you guys are going to relegate to not use a big target striker. You're going to go with more of a fluid. And I think Wildcat would have done a better job than Vlater right now. And Vlater is my player. But I would go with Wildcat over him at this point because the guy came in and played good in every game against every one of the big teams, Jamaica and Mexico. So I don't know why. But you said Vlater. You said Vlater. So let me put Vlater here.
I mean, the other guys like Hilterman, he is not playing at his club. Like he is getting just 20 minutes or 15 minutes to play in the second half. That's not enough.
Yeah, but a lot of players that Jamaica selects, they get 20 minutes. Shamar Nichols not getting 20 minutes. Sometimes he doesn't even play. John Russell barely plays.
I mean,
Kaim Paris don't play. Jamal Lowe plays. And a lot of Jamaican players don't play.
Aaron Winter said it in his press conference, like after the game against Mexico. Like he said, you saw the first half and you saw the second half. Like when we run out of steam, and he said that we have some players that are not playing at the club, like on a consistent
Oh,
level.
okay.
So
So
I
that's
think he gonna like to play with players that are fit and are playing like in at their club like 90 minutes, 60 minutes, like those minutes. So you're gonna go with those players. That's what I understand from what he said. That's so I'm going with it.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let me take some comments. Vlater is not starting because he's playing in a lower league and Raydan is above him because he have Eredivisie experience. What would you say right there? And Giddy says Raydan over Illerman. Raydan and Illerman over Vlater. So definitely they are not agreeing with you right there. They're saying that they would go with the bigger location played players.
Yeah, I mean we agree to disagree, so they cannot disagree with me. But I have my reasons why I play them there. So
Okay, okay.
let them explain for me why they want them there.
Okay, God King,
And calling it all.
Tifreda because he's in a relationship with Ten Cat daughter. But you never may know he's a big presence there, and maybe Sheraldo Becker and Joseph Son, what they needed over the entire time was a bigger frame to run off. You know, to link up play and run off. Maybe that's what they need. We do have what's his name again on the list, which is a big strong player. Yeah, Gravenberch on the list. So maybe Gravenberch could take that spot to link up play. We don't know. I think what we have to see with Suriname now going forward is more games. Now they have rated highly over in the region and in terms of value. Now you have to get the games, and I love the fact that they went into this qualifiers because now you can get more games. They have to play at least two qualifiers to get in the Gold Cup, and if they go to the Gold Cup, at least three games. So that's 5 games that they would have played before even the next Nations League thing start, and that should be good enough for them to be in the right vein of form to get the added pieces like a ups coming in or a midfielder coming in to get things running, you know. So to be honest, I'm liking what I saw. I'm liking what I saw. I think they just need to figure out the striking position and in midfield, a defensive central. Just that they need to figure out what they're going to do in midfield, in the lower line of midfield and striker position. If they can solve those two positions, I think Suriname is just as good as anybody in the region. If they can sort out a stable defensive central and a striker for the two wingers, because their two wingers are equally as good as anybody in the Concacaf region. Sheraldo Becker, I think Sheraldo Becker is the best winger in the Concacaf region now, today. And no, even if person will disagree, it will, a conversation could be the right there. You get me? So if they have a striker and a defensive central, all right. So for instance, if you take off let me see which striker. If you take off Mikel Antonio, put on this team, and you take off what's his name from Mexico. What's his name from Mexico? Defensive central again. If you put those two in it, this team is super dangerous. Super dangerous. Alvarez. If I put Alvarez and Mikel Antonio in this team, I think they can beat anybody in CONCACAF. Anybody in CONCACAF. You get me? So
because Mikel Antonio gonna give Sheraldo Becker that space.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So so you just need the pieces, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we need a Caribbean 11.
Yeah, but I'm just saying what Suriname is short of now, because what we saw from them in the Mexico game, if they had those two presents, it would have been different because they would have gotten the space that they wanted. So that's where it is now. Yankney says he disagree. Low striker, you're too bad, man. I am a Jamaican. Jesus God, I'm just saying what Suriname would need. So that simply means they are officially one of the bigger teams. They need to start delivering because their squad value is more than, look, for instance, because nobody talks about this in a Sean before we get into the prediction. Suriname team values more than Costa Rica. Value is more than Panama. So with the excuse that CONCACAF used, the reason why they put 4 teams already in the quarterfinals is to give smaller teams an opportunity. You guys believe that garbage? I don't go with it because I think the last time Suriname played Costa Rica, it was a whole drama, a game. And that was before they added players. Jamaica can beat Costa Rica as well. So, and Panama can beat Costa Rica as well. So, putting all four teams in the next round of the Nations League, you think that is fair, to be honest? Before we get back to the Suriname conversation. What say you on that, Sean? Because I want to have that conversation. You guys honestly believe that is fair? I think CONCACAF is very dodgy, because I think Suriname, Jamaica, Panama can beat Mexico, United States, and Mexico, United States, Canada, and Costa Rica. I think any one of them can beat them. So this giving people by, I don't see it. I don't think it's a real thing. I think it's a dodgy thing. Because I am looking at this Suriname team, and if they add the right pieces in it, I think they can beat anybody too as well. They can give everybody a problem, just like how they gave Mexico a problem. So that is more teams beside Jamaica that can, and we did not even add Honduras 80 in it as well. So I want people to answer me on that side. What say you? You think that CONCACAF fixing up things to favor the big teams only? Let me know. What say you, Sean, on that? Because I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like it.
I don't think so, because like every team earned their spot. They work for it and the result is there. And they are ahead of of us, and they get the chance to be in the quarterfinals. But that doesn't mean like they are the top dogs. We cannot win from them. I mean, on any
No,
given
but
season.
Sean, listen to the reason why I'm upset. Look, if they win one game, automatically they are in the Copa America, Copa America Gold Cup merger. So that I just believe that it's to ensure majority of the big team, because the four teams that comes up from the group stage will not beat the four next teams. Maybe you might have one or two teams beat each other. But at least two of those four teams will go through. I think if you put them in a battle-tested ground to go and play 4 games to qualify, it would have been harder for them to make it at the end of the day.
I mean, if you look at the groups, then like if Jamaica and Suriname
Mhm.
is coming out of that group, and in the next group, like you have Panama and El Salvador maybe coming out of that group, I
All
think
right.
it will be very tricky in the quarterfinals. It's not gonna be easy for any of them, even Mexico and the US.
I
So
hope it goes like that, because I don't like that. That's dodgy. If you're playing football, you're playing football. Becca is on fire this season. He has the most goals this season. That's why read the wall. Yes, man. If those two join, Suriname is up there with anybody, just the same. If Damaria set for Gold Cup, would you put Becca over him, JD? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I would put Becca over Damari Gray, Leon Bailey, Pulisic, all of them, because Becca is performing better than all of them. So but if you want to say their overall career and stuff, we only can go with Reese, the farm, Yankney. I'm not talking about them overall career, because Pulisic would have still be highly rated, but Pulisic barely plays. You
yes,
get
we
me?
are
So
talking about present performing.
we're talking about recent performance, Young E. Sheraldo Becker has the best recent performing statistics around. So I think you have to give him it. Come on, man. Let drop our bias, the man. Drew Ross, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. Thanks very much for being here. I don't mind, JD. It gives Suriname more games to gel for when they reach the quarterfinals. Okay, all right. But I just believe that you have to work for things, man. You know why, Sean? You hear you said to me, oh, you know that they work for it. No, Costa Rica never worked for it. Costa Rica is my team. Costa Rica in the Nations League, they fell behind Panama.
Yeah, but I mean, like ranking wise,
Yeah,
they
but
have.
I'm saying no, but I'm saying, Sean, they make up that ranking to favor other persons, because Costa Rica just even finished second behind Panama. So what gives them the right to say that if they went into a group stage, they would have come out of the group stage? That is my conversation here. But if you said it's okay and you guys said it's okay then. But I am telling you what if you put Costa Rica in the zone of Suriname, Jamaica, Honduras, Haiti, Costa Rica not coming out easy. They are not coming out easy.
They are not coming out. We know that.
So that's kind of unfair, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of unfair, I think. But yeah, that's how the Concacaf works. You cannot.
Wow. Suriname is not ready from Canada, Mexico. No, man, most of these teams are not ready for Canada, Mexico, and United States. But I'm just saying, if we add those pieces, it was a conversation to show you where they are now. And they gave all the World Cup qualifying countries a bye. I don't agree, but they are the top teams. Wow. All right. Yes, Becker over him. He doesn't perform. No, he's benching Becker of 20 goals and assists. All right. It's a two-leg for the qualifinals, though, JD. So it's 2 games still. All right, all right, all right. You guys out here, we just show you statistical proof, that these teams are not as high as what we are giving, because Costa Rica could not come ahead of Panama, but yet still they are through the next region. But all right, you know what? Let's see. Just let's see. Believe me, you guys are gonna come back and see what I'm saying. But it's still unfair. Just make the group four groups of 4 teams and top 2 go through. Yeah, but that's what I wanted. So man have to fight for their place. Simple. I would love to see all 4 of them lose in the quarterfinals. It's not going to happen. Believe me, you're going to have referee decisions. You're going to have everything to ensure that it does not happen.
I
You
hope,
can't.
I hope this Nations League they have far, because they are really robbing a lot of teams in the Nations League. I saw how they rob Martinique from that red
Yeah,
card.
Costa Rica game Martinique. Look at that one as well. You get me? So we have to be very careful, people. I am telling you, this was fixed to ensure 2 of these big teams, United States, Canada, or Mexico, goes through. They never really care about Costa Rica. They just added Costa Rica after, but they wanted those 3 teams to make sure they are there. Guys, make sure as you come in, subscribe, hit the like button, and share. Leave your thoughts in the comment section as well.
But I think we as teams, as Suriname, Jamaica, and the other teams, Haiti, we need to go and make a statement there, like, hey, we are there. We can compete with you guys, and just
Yeah.
show them like you guys have that advantage what people think. You know?
But listen, Sean, look at that now. So Jamaica, in order for Jamaica to qualify, Jamaica need to make sure they come first or second in the group, which is winning over two games and drawing 1 at least, right? 2 games and drawing 1, and then make sure you beat them and aggregate over. So in total for Jamaica to qualify, you need 5 games, 5 results to go your way. And they just need to turn up in 1 game. So if you accidentally beat them 1-0 in the first game, Sean, and then they turn up the next game and just beat you 4-0, they go through. That is not fair. I just don't believe that is fair. So you have to play 5 games, 6 games, just to come have the luxury to play them. Nah. Becca is having a better season than Antonio. I would say yes. Even though Antonio, they are in similar goals. The similar goals and again, but I think the consistency of Becca straight through the entire season. Yes, I would slightly give Becca the edge. Drew Ross slightly. That's true, because on any given day, the big 3 could lose. Jamaica, El Salvador, and Suriname have given the USA and Mexico fits with pace and physicality. 100%, man. He's been performing in club, but as he put similar performances internationally. Yes, Sheraldo Becker put in similar performances internationally. Almost all of the games that I saw him play, to be honest. Maybe the goals and assists is not there to match the performances. But yes, he did. Boss Thomas, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. No, JD, not bias. Why I ask? Because Gray perform in a harder league. That's why. Okay. Fair enough. JD, I was saying, yeah. Yeah, man, it's dodgy, man. It's dodgy. All right. Big up yourself, Andrew. Marlon Nelson, the four teams qualify through their ranking in the CONCACAF. So they are top four rated teams. CONCACAF give opportunity to the big teams. Jesus God. So, but that's a problem, Marlon. That's a problem. Look, that's a problem, you know. Look, listen to that now. Marlon is right in his statement, you know, Sean. CONCACAF give opportunities to the four big teams, but that's just four big teams over. That is like saying you're in Europe. Like for instance, like for instance with Arsenal now. If Arsenal qualifies, they don't have the European pedigree as some other teams, so they will go in a Spain team like Villarreal or one of those teams would have ranked higher than Arsenal. You are going to tell me that Villarreal better than Arsenal today? I think we have to go with the quality of the teams, man. You know, just give them the equal opportunity to prove themselves. So in CONCACAF, we had the perfect opportunity to make four groups and just make four teams, and the top two go through, and that's it. You know, rather than just coming, because I don't think Costa Rica is as strong as before. They are bringing in young kids and they are trying to get things going. And the Suriname Rasta is better than the Costa Rica Rasta. You understand me? So I would want Suriname to go in a group with Costa Rica, as how they could do if they do qualify for the Gold Cup. All right, look what will happen, guys. If Suriname pass and go through the Gold Cup, watch what will happen, and then you guys are gonna come back to me and tell me that I was correct. Watch what will happen if Suriname goes in the same group as Costa Rica. If they qualify going through this. Watch what will happen with Suriname versus Costa Rica. Just watch. And I'm going to show you how unfair CONCACAF is. Remember, no, I'm giddy. But they will put Arsenal down in the ranking because they don't achieve certain things for the last 7-8 years. Yeah, I'm just showing you. Top ranked teams should always be given preference. All right, okay. But look. The preference that top ranked teams should get always, Sean, is you can't go in the same group as the next top ranked team, but not bypass certain level. Okay, MPEC, Mexico played Suriname. They gave 2 times. They gave Suriname 8. Mexico played Jamaica 2 times. They gave them 8. MPEC, you see, MPEC, just stop the foolishness. Mexico played Honduras, they gave them 8. Mexico played Panama, they gave them 8. These are the teams that we're calling small teams. That don't make no sense. You don't have any small teams. Well, Grenada is a small team, but Haiti ain't a small team. Panama, Curacao, Jamaica, Suriname ain't a small team. MPEC, so stop with the foolishness, all right? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
go ahead,
when we
Sean.
are talking here, we are talking about the big teams in the Caribbean, like Jamaica, Suriname, Curacao, and Haiti. Like the
Yes,
team.
they are not small teams, man. Come on, man. How long ago Mexico gave a team 6 love? One of these teams. It's a long time. You know, it's a long time, guys. That's all we're saying. We're just saying it's not fair. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
because
If you
even in the last Gold Cup, we saw Trinidad parking the bus and just
all
jump.
right, and that was 0-0. That was 0-0 in the Gold Cup. Very well said, Sean. So when last you saw Mexico slapping up these mid-tier, all right then. So Jamaica, Suriname, Curacao, Panama, they are all Honduras and El Salvador. They are all mid-level teams then. But look how much mid-level teams you have, MPEC. Look how much mid-level teams you have. So why and really and truly, what I'm saying, MPEC, they are not Jamaica, Suriname, Curacao, Panama. They are not mid-level teams. They are just mid-level ranked teams that got the luxury to pick big ballers. You understand me? No, but we're not talking about Cayman and Bonnier and those teams because they don't have them here. But yeah, all right. We have tried to make the point, but the point never came up, right? So yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to clarify because we are talking about the mid-table teams, not like the low level like League C teams. No,
Sian, what I'm not convincing you about. What point you said you disagree with me. What you disagree with me on? Because I know I'm accurate, you know. Orlando King, bless yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yes.
I think they disagree with you about the Nations League, the system that you announced to them that you wanted, like the four groups of four.
Yeah.
They don't want that.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well,
They
it's
like the
okay.
system that they have now from
Okay.
the.
You guys like people rule, you know. Okay. You guys want kings. You guys want already made kings of CONCACAF. It's okay. It's okay. All I'm saying is Suriname and Jamaica has the luxury to field players good as America, Mexico, and everybody else. So that could give them an opportunity to upset the pot easier if you give them the opportunity. And that's all we're saying. You get me? Yes. And JD, top ranked teams deserve a bye always. All right, good lord. Christopher Wright said, but the small teams would not play the smaller teams. That's why they have a League A. That's what I'm saying, Christopher. That's what I'm saying. So you just make the entire League A of four groups, and that's all. You just put the four groups of four, and four teams, and just make it run. And United States have to get more games. That would help them prepare for the World Cup as well, Sean. That will help them prepare for the World Cup as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me continue. So let me move over, Sean. See, what should be the expectations now? All right, so guys, the highest ranked teams in CONCACAF, the top four highest ranked teams is United States, Mexico, Jamaica, and Canada. Those are the four top ranked teams. All right, and then after that, it's Suriname. So, so that's in valuation of the players. So Suriname cracked the top five in valuation in the rating of players. All right, the value of the players. Them. So what should be the expectations? Should we say if Suriname don't make the World Cup, it's the Gold Cup? This Gold Cup is a massive failure. Let me know, Sean. What say you? We need to have that conversation because the facts come out, and Suriname have a lot of expensive players, and they are there because that's why Jamaica gets so much pressure because Jamaica have Mikel Antonio, Ethan Pinnock, Leon Bailey, Bobby Reed. Suriname getting a lot of quality players that are expensive.
I mean, yeah. The pressure gonna be there because of the players that you have.
No, I never did it in order. No, Jamaica is not ahead of Canada, but I said the top four. It was not a order. Sorry about that. It was not a order. But Jamaica is in the top four in rating. But Suriname comes fifth, so they have cracked the top five. All right. Yes. Continue, Sean.
Yeah. So the market value if of Suriname and Jamaica, like they are coming closer and closer. So it's up to the U.S., Mexico, and Canada because they have individual players that their market value is like 60 billion, 50 billion. So that's why they
Mm-hmm.
will be ahead of us. But I think the young talents that's coming up from the under 20s, under 17s we saw, I think that's gonna give the team a boost because we saw a lot of talents at Jamaica, at Suriname. So I think we're gonna build off that. And for the Gold Cup, if we don't qualify, I see it as a big failure because
Okay.
the players we have, we need to win this uh, this playoff thing because we are the best teams to in the playoffs. Like the Puerto Rico coach even said, like they were one of the teams we were avoiding in these playoffs. No one wants to play Suriname in the playoffs. They said that like everyone was talking in the Sophie Stadium about Suriname performance against Mexico because people get shocked when they saw the performance uh, we put out there in the first half.
I would agree with you. If Suriname does not qualify for the World Cup, it's a massive failure. I think they should be rated just like Jamaica, Panama, and Curacao and Costa Rica. They should be ranked exactly the same. Doesn't matter which placement they are, because if you have the quality of the players on the pitch and you have the coaches coming from Barcelona and Ajax, some of the footballing lands, you should obviously obviously it's just coming together. So maybe I'm being a bit too harsh because it's going to be their first game. That is true, but I still believe the quality that they do possess should get them over the line. Just like how I would have put the pressure on Jamaica to do the same. Suriname should be doing the same at this point. Let me hear what people say in the comment section right here. Suriname is a bigger team than Jamaica. No. There I said it. We want the underdogs. No, nobody never said that. Kevin, you have PTSD, you know. Think Suriname give you PTSD. We have never said that. I put Jamaica in the top 4 and Suriname just cracked the top 5 to kick out Curacao, Costa Rica, Panama, and Honduras and those teams for the most marketed players. This just seems like the top 4 teams is so much better than the other teams in Group A that they don't need to play in a round. No. They are not that better than the other teams. I'm very sorry. If Suriname don't get through the prelims, they would be disappointed for sure. All right. That's what Sean said. Yes, Suriname should make the Gold Cup because they have big players. As you know, there are other factors than market value. Yes, I know, but that's what people use to judge Jamaica. So I have to be honest and judge Suriname the same way as Jamaica, because people never looked at, oh, we have new coaches and all type of things. They look at, oh, you have Leon Bailey, all of them big players. That's a failure, you know. Question, JD: if Mexico, Jamaica, and Suriname are in our group with Suriname, will Suriname advance as one of the top 2 from that group? Well, that just happened MPEC, and Suriname never advanced, but Suriname added more players now. So we don't know what will happen, MPEC. So I don't know what you're trying to say. Maybe you're trying to say that's why they gave Mexico a bye. Well, if Suriname add these players now and come back again, it might be different, MPEC. So that's all I'm saying. People should not get buys to no quarterfinals, and I'm going to stick with it. I don't know. I don't care how you want to cuss. Why you think some players in Europe have so much goals to their name? Because they play every team, no matter the results. Yes, that is true. Removing the top teams give the mid-table a chance to advance. All right, MP, keep saying what you want. I'm telling you, you're not watching the football, you're not watching the players, them, and you keep telling, you're just looking at United States and saying that, oh, they are the best, they are the best. Okay, believe me, don't worry yourself. Mexico and United States are the biggest TV audience for CONCACAF. That is why they will always be favored. That's what I think. That's what I think. You get me? That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. The last cycle Suriname was hyped and never made it in the Gold Cup. They made it in the Gold Cup. So what are you talking about? They made it in the Gold Cup, MPEC. So you're not talking. Or the final 8. They made it in the Gold Cup, MPEC. So that's not true. You get me? That's not true. Yes. And Suriname is not hyped. We are talking about Suriname just like Jamaica. The only difference, we do one video on Suriname, but I do 5,000 videos on Jamaica, and you still have the same problem. So if Suriname is hype, what you would have classed Jamaica as, MPEC? Because I've done more than 2,000 videos on Jamaica in the same time, while I've done 5 videos, but you're so upset me talking about players coming in, so you're going to learn about the players coming in the region, so you know how advanced it gets. People don't stay static. Every single time you saw Suriname, they look like a different team. Every single time you saw Mexico, they look like a different team. So this sitting down and talk about Jamaica only makes no logical sense, MPEC. Nobody hyping nothing, because you would have said Jamaica is the most hyped team in CONCACAF if that's the case. I can promise you, if we check the videos, them Mexico and United States might have under 200 videos, whilst Jamaica have 25,000 videos in the last 1 year. And I'm not asking you. So Jamaica would have been the most hyped team, but we finished sixth behind Costa Rica and Panama. So come on, man. Let we educate ourselves and keep on having a good vibes. All right? Yes. You can't talk about hype and then take Jamaica out of the conversation. We make hype. So let we just talk football, big boss. All right? Yes.
Yes, but some of these people are just emotional, JD. You cannot respond like
Yeah, but we have to educate people that we have to talk football, and Suriname is a part of it. It's a Suriname's time. They are going to be playing prelim before. You understand me? Yes. How does it help the mid teams to advance if less are left after? I don't know. I don't know. JD, right now, who who you think is better, USA or Mexico? I am not sure. No. A buy doesn't help anybody, but give big teams a push. I don't know how people arguing me on that point, saying that all right. You know what? Let me leave it alone. So wouldn't it be more money for CONCACAF if USA and Mexico plays more games? Yes and no, because if you ensure that they goes to the bigger games with Brazil and all of the South American teams, that would generate more money than playing Jamaica and Suriname and those teams. So, Christopher, if you look at it that way, that they're going to play more game, no, they would be playing Brazil and Argentina and those games. So, if they don't make it, they would not be playing them, and that is a massively bigger revenue than the first one. So that's the difference. They got knocked out in the group stage of the Gold Cup. Yes, but they made the Gold Cup. And remember, Suriname came on at a time. Look, Jamaica finished 6th in the X. Suriname dropped 1 place by losing to Canada to make the X. You remember they were an average team before they started to add players. So it's pretty much in the last 2.5 years, 3 years, Suriname really come to this level, MPEC. You understand me? So if you read the history, MPEC, nobody overhypes Suriname. I just think it's just too emotional vlogger that I did that I posted something about them and tell them that's why people can't like Jamaican people how they act. That's where the Suriname fight comes from. Just one, not two, one emotional vlogger. It starts from because I had to disrespect him and said, "Look, listen to all this person talking like an idiot. Oh, you mean nobody can lose? Jamaica can't lose to Suriname?" That's what I've said, and I never took it back. That's why people think that Suriname is overhyped, but Suriname was never overhyped. We were just having our conversation and just widening our horizon to learn more. Because half of the man them in the Jamaican category don't even know the Jamaican players them. So I have to bring more players to people. So you will know your competition. Yes, exactly, JD. Some people don't even look at the other players. Most people don't even know Jamaican players. Talking about a team and hyping are two different things. You can do one video and hype them. Okay, well, we are not gonna follow MPEC. MPEC is just arguing for arguing sake. He's not making much sense right now because nobody hypes Suriname right here. All right, so all right, look at life now, guys. Look at life, Look at life. Look at life. Look at life. Look at life, guys. Let me pull up this now because he said we're hyping up people. Javian Brown or Sean Kleiber. Both are we here. Javian Brown or Sean Kleiber. Let me get 10 comments. Tell me which one of them are better players. And I want everybody to comment. Javian Brown or Sean Kleiber. Who you would go with? I'm gonna show you, Javian Brown or Sean Kleiber, guys. Who you would go with, Sean? I'm gonna wait on the chat to go, I'm gonna show you because we're just talking, but I'm gonna embarrass MPEC today. So Javian Brown or Sean Kleiber. Who you would go with, Sean?
I'm going with Kleiber.
All right. I am going with Kleiber as well. Let me see what people in the chat said. So give it 10 comments. We're just gonna do 3 positions. All right. All right. People said Kleiber here. Okay. So everybody's saying Kleiber. All right. So clearly it's Kleiber. That's obvious. All right. Ups are Amari Bell. Ups are Amari Bell. I love Amari Bell. That's my player. Amari, but even if you use Dexter, it's still going to be Kleiber. I'm just trying to prove a point here. All right. So Stefana Denswell are Damian Lowe. I'm gonna show you, because this man said we're hyping, So 2 says Bell. But I would still put ups over Bell. I would put ups over Bell. I would put ups over Bell, and but it will be closer because Bell is a very good player. I think Bell is
I
underrated, but I would still put
with
ups over Bell. But it will be very close. It will be very close, you know. It will be very close. That is true. But I would still put ups over Bell right there. It will be immensely close. Denzel over Damian Lowe. I am taking Denzel over Damian Lowe a million times. A million times. A million times. Let me hear what people say in the chat. Just give me your honest opinion. Son says Lowe. Who you're going with, Sean? I no Marlon. I would not put him. I am going with Denzel 1,000%. 1,000%. I'm not even having that entertainment conversation. Me, I go with Denzel. But me just try put my point. You know, who you going with, Sean?
I'm going with Denzel.
All right, so you go with Denzel and everybody. So I just did something just to prove a point to MPEC. Just to prove a point with MPEC, we have named out four positions on the field. 4 positions on the field. And only personnel would have gotten a game. It's literally Ethan Pinnock. And obviously, because Denzel is left-footed, so I would go with Ethan. Denzel might not make it over Ethan Pinnock because Ethan Pinnock it might just be the best centre back in the entire Concacaf. So what that says to me right there, guys, nobody overhyping Suriname, Sean. Nobody overhyping Suriname MPEC. It's just a conversation. It's just a conversation. We have. You get me? It's the persons they deserve to have their conversation. You get me? Because we are talking about people and they are quality players. So you have players in this team that can make Jamaica team ASAP. So why you think people hype up them when we talk about the same players them every single day, MPEC? It don't make no sense, MPEC. If you want to have that conversation, you can just go at the Jamaican channel them where say them no about no other channel, no other team, none at all. And me almost 100% sure that them know about no other team, none at all. Me almost 100% sure, aside from Simon, them know about no other team, none at all, no other player, none at all. Me almost 100% sure. You can just do that if you want to hold a vibes. We are here to have a conversation and to educate people on what's going on. That's all. If you think that what I've said you don't agree with a player, I'm just trying to make a statement to prove to MPEC that what he's saying is absolute bollocks. You understand me? Nobody hyping up Suriname. But if the players them, if they added the players them, we have to talk on it. That's all. All right? Yes. So let me continue. We don't have to answer MPEC anymore because I think he got enough of our time right there. You get me? Yeah. Every year you come with the same thing. Yeah, man. But guys, we're just making a statement just to show you something. You get me? We respect every player, but if a team doing well, we have to give them their credit. That's all. No, MPEC. All right. Okay, let me take yes, MPEC. Okay, it gives Suriname and Haiti and other teams a chance. No problem. But you never listened to what we just said. We said if you had 4 groups, you would have had the 4 groups. So that means Suriname, Haiti, Honduras could not be in the same group. One of them would have been in the group with United States. One of them would have been in the group with Costa Rica. Jamaica can beat Costa Rica. Suriname can beat Costa Rica. Honduras can beat Costa Rica. Panama can beat Costa Rica. Haiti can beat Costa Rica. So get the point, no? MPEC, that's what I'm saying. They are not these super teams. Those 4 teams that stepped up was not the super teams. That's all we are trying to say. That's where the problem starts from. All right, so let me continue. Listen to me, Omzo. I'm not going to fight Omzo. I'm just trying to make a point to say that all of these people were walk around and said before that I was hyping up Suriname was just flat out stupid and emotional, Omzo. I'm not asking you. Because even when they spread the rumors to say that I said Suriname would have won the game, I never even said that. I said it's going to be 2-2 draw. And go back and watch that game that Jamaica played Suriname when they won it 2-0 with Bobby Reed scoring. And was it I
because
think it was Nicholson and Bobby Reed scored the goals at the time. You understand me? So I'm just trying to show you that we make up stories just to have like we want to feel good. No, we can feel good on the field. You get me? We can feel good on the field. I am a football analyst, so I'm gonna always talk football. You get me? Yes. So, anyways, now let me focus on this part because we have 40 minutes before 2 hours. We said that we only wanted 1 hour and we gone 2 hours now. So, people, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe if you like what we actually do. You get me? All right, no problem. MPIC, if you like the format, no problem. You get me? But watch if Jamaica don't make it out of the group. Watch if Jamaica don't make it out of the group, and I'm people click me right here. Click me right here. Watch if Jamaica don't make it out of the group, and see if and make sure you click the chat as well. You know, make sure you click the chat as well and hear what MPEC's word will say. I am promising you, they are gonna all say it is big. They fixed it against Jamaica. Just watch. I am promising you, that's what they're gonna say if Jamaica don't make it out of this group. Just watch. Even though I expect Jamaica to make it out of the group, but I'm just saying, watch if Jamaica don't make it out of the group. Watch what MPEC will say. No, I said I'm expecting Jamaica to make it out of the group. But watch if Jamaica don't make it out of the group, watch what MPEC will say. He will literally turn around and say it's because them fight against Jamaica. And that's why Jamaica don't make it out of the group because of the same group, the thing that he's supporting now. Just watch.
also is having a war.
No. I'm just making a point, Mr. United, to say that if Jamaica don't make it out of the group, watch how watch MPEC thing. So I'm saying just clip this moment, and if that happen, you're gonna see how the same persons not agree with me now. They're gonna find a way out to say that people fighting against them. Just watch. Just watch. Anyways, let we continue. Let we focus on Suriname's part to the Gold Cup. All right. So the first one is Puerto Rico. What you know about the Puerto Rican team and what you expect as a threat. Don't just tell me that they're gonna slap up Puerto Rico. Give me something. You get me? Let me try and get Puerto Rico's results.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican team is like, I mean, it's the first time they are in the Gold Cup prelims. So, and their best player, that's Devin Vega, and he is playing like in college or in the third tier, I think, from the US. And they have two players that's playing in Spain, fourth tier. So that's like their best players, and I think quality wise and the way Suriname plays, I think Suriname gonna slap them.
All right. So you don't think Puerto Rico has a chance to beat Suriname?
No,
Because I saw them played, I saw them played, and I think it could be more problematic, Sean. It could be more problematic than what you're giving it, because the way they do play ball, if they can sit back or if they can play at a slow tempo, because they do pass the ball. They do try to be professional and pass the ball. They don't try to go from back to front. So if they can possess the ball properly, Suriname could find themselves have to come out, and anything can happen if they do it like that. Because remember, Suriname is in a transition. They're adding new players, so those new players are going to take a while to fit in. They have some injuries because you said Apps won't be there. We don't know if Cherry will be there. You understand me? So everyone just think it's going to just be a walkover.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a walkover. I mean, let's be honest, JD. Puerto Rico is coming from League C, and they never made it to a Gold Cup prelim. It's not like I'm underestimating them, but there is a difference between Suriname and Puerto Rico, and I think Suriname gonna show Puerto Rico what's football and gonna show Puerto Rico you know, all the all the skills they have.
Okay, Jason said Suriname gonna slap up Puerto Rico. Right, Sean. Okay, and Mr. United said, JD, don't think you should want that to happen. I know I've never said I wanted that to happen. I am just saying the point will be proven if that do happen. Remember, I am not God, so I can't stop things from happen. It goes down to Jamaica's preparation and a lot more things. You understand me? Yes, so it's not in my control, but I'm saying if that do happen, I would love to see MPEG stance because I know, because that's what I've seen in this category, just propaganda, lies, and drama. You understand me? So the first thing they're going to jump to is to say that the Concacaf fought against them, because I heard that out of my own mouth that they expanded it to 8 teams. In Jamaica category, I've heard that they expanded it to 8 teams because they didn't want Jamaica to qualify, and they brought in Canada because they didn't want Jamaica to qualify. But Jamaica never passed Costa Rica and Panama, so Canada never mattered because Canada literally came first. I've heard that. So all I'm saying is you will hear that from time to time. All right. Okay, no problem, no problem. I'm going 2 hours anyways, though. So that's where I'm coming from, Mr. United. So listen to me clear. It has nothing to do with me. It's just what I'm saying because I have all the information from since I'm here, and I've heard that because Jamaica, they didn't want Jamaica to qualify. That's why they figured a way to make it 8 rather than 6. So and it's not no, I'm here. I've listened to them talk. That's all I'm saying. So I'm just trying to give their normal argument a strength, but they decide that they're gonna go against me like always. 3-0. Everyone have chance in football. Don't underestimate them. Silva says, MK Dance, how you doing? Hope all is well. All right. Yes. Walkover question. Suriname has a scoring problem. Before Canada, Mexico, Jamaica. No, they scored on Jamaica both times, so you can take Jamaica out of this. No, they never scored on Jamaica in the Gold Cup. Yeah, but they scored on Jamaica 2 times out of the 3, so you can take Jamaica out of it. Mexico, they never scored on Mexico, and then their other matches they scored in all of their other matches. So maybe I don't know. I have to go back and check to see if they truly have a scoring problem, because they score in all other games aside from Mexico game. They scored on Costa Rica as well, because that game ended 2-1. They never scored on Canada in the qualifiers. So it's a few games they never scored on Fate. So I wouldn't say they don't have any they have a scoring problem. I think because just like how Jamaica had a rotation problem of players, I think Suriname has the same as well, because every single time they have different players. All right, big boss. Mirror. Suriname need a good number 9, and they will be a force. Puerto Rico don't have a chance. Oh God. All right. All right. If Suriname don't get past Puerto Rico, it will be a huge upset. With all respect, okay, so nobody giving Puerto Rico no respect. Okay, okay, you're good. All right, nice, and that's why Suriname need Pero from Swansea City and Somerville from Leeds. Yeah, man, if they do get those 2 players, boy, I would not want to do that video. Because they would have said I am fully converted to Surinamese. You get me? So let me leave that. Marlon says night score for Suriname. Good lord, Marlon. Oh, you wicked, so Marlon. Was it Russell Aveta? Russell Aveta scored his goal, so give him was it Rictus or Russell? Which one of them? It was Rictus. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Please, you should not count. No, ma'am, I'm not. Listen to me. It's a chat and Sean base counting out Puerto Rico. I am saying that they should pass Puerto Rico. That is true, but I would not count them out. All right, I do believe that they are a good team, and majority of these teams don't just get here. You get me? They don't just get here. They are good teams. All right. Yes, Faith. I am hoping that Puerto Rico gives them a fight as well. Yes. 2-0, not counting them out. All right. I think Puerto Rico should come out and because that's the thing, Sean. You cannot just. I think it might just turn out as all you guys are all saying, you know. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I want all the teams give Suriname as much hard games as possible. You don't learn in easy. You learn, but you don't learn so much in the easy games unless
Yeah,
it makes it
I
easy.
think in the group stage we don't gonna have easy game. I mean, all the group is even there in that group. I mean, Panama, Costa Rica, and El Salvador and Suriname.
So okay, all right. All I'm saying is I don't want them to come out and look like a team that Suriname will give 6-0. You know, I would not be comfortable
Yeah,
with that.
I understand your concern where you are going. Yeah.
Yeah, because you want them to be prepared for the other teams, like the Costa Rica coming in. You get me? You can't move from a team that you're just giving 6 because remember that's exactly what reached them in the final stage before they met Canada. You know, they were giving everybody 4 and 5 and 6. You understand me? You had baby tank scoring goals for fun. You can't have that because sometimes obviously people you have a lot of persons say that once you win the games it gives you a different level of confidence, you know, but I want hard games. Look, the first the finally no City reached the final, but every single time City messed up. And what I came here and said, because they're playing Bayern Munich, because they have to play all the tough teams, they have a better chance of winning the actual Champions League. You understand me? So sometimes the tougher teams, when you beat them, you feel so much better. It raises your game. You go in a battle. You know, you don't want to go in a water gun war, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I know you have to run, bro. So I will just do the next 30 by myself and complete the 2 hours. Yes.
Okay, bro. Yes.
All right. So take care. All right, all right. So that was Sean Base, guys. 2-0. God King said 6-0 Suriname. All right. Suriname missed a lot of chances. And James says Puerto Rico don't have a bad team, but Suriname have a good chance to beat them. Okay. Suriname 7-0. Somerville is now in U21s in Netherlands, but that's Joseph. That don't really mean much, you know, because if he's in the 21, he still has the ability to play for Suriname. And if Suriname goes and do well in the Gold Cup, I think it will motivate those personnels. I think it has to come down to the final how they perform in this Gold Cup. You see, like if they gave a performance like against Mexico straight throughout the Gold Cup, I think that will motivate a lot of persons to come there. A lot of persons, you know? Yes. Guys, we are on 76 likes. Massive respect. Please do smash it. Get it up to 100 so we can start from there. And make sure if you haven't subscribed, please do so. All right? Yes. Suriname 2-0. That's being conservative. So everyone going with Suriname a bag of goal. Wow. Oh, who is next likely opponent after PR? That would be what's in their name again? They just played Costa Rica. They just played Costa Rica, and they gave Costa Rica a hard time. What's that team again, man? Forgot the name. Someone dropped the name in the chat. Yes, but they should be playing Martinique. Martinique is Martinique. They should be playing Martinique right after. So Martinique might be a bigger test for them. Then since you guys are saying that they're going to blow past them, so Martinique, yes. So Martinique might be a better test. So that they can be prepared. Yes, Suriname has a better strategical system than Jamaica. So racking up these players, they will be beating Puerto Rico and probably Jamaica too. Yeah, but it will take time. I think for Jamaica, if they're gonna beat Jamaica, it's gonna be 1-0. are 2-1, but I don't see them blowing away Jamaica at no point, you know? Yes, that don't work as yet. Jamaica is a very physical team, and I don't think Suriname have actually gotten the physicality fully in the region. I think that is their biggest problem. The physicality they need to pass. Just like when you have a Mexico, Mexico is physical and also technical as well. You understand me? So that helps them to push forward. I have not talked about that group as yet. You know, I have not even talked about that group that they got with Suriname, Jamaica, Honduras, Cuba, Grenada, and Haiti. All right, maybe we have a little time, so I'm going to try and chop up that as well. What you guys thought about that one? Obviously, I'm not on the Jamaican stream, but I can still chop it up right here because I'm talking about Suriname as well. Yeah. Dope Boy says Suriname 3-1. Yeah, Martinique, yeah. SR Football said, I don't want to talk about Gold Cup, but Nations League. Nations League only. Right, all right. But we have to talk about Gold Cup as well because it's Puerto Rico next. And SR, it's how you progress in your development makes you a better team. So they have to pass through this Gold Cup in order to get to that level. All right, let me explain this to you. If Suriname plays these two teams, which is Martinique and Puerto Rico, and looks very good, I think Suriname have a very good chance of qualifying through the Gold Cup group. You understand me? So you can't say that. So if they can get to the next round, if Suriname gets to the next round of the Gold Cup, you know, if they get to the next round of the Gold Cup, you know, that's a big mean, you know, that could be sold to people to bring them to the to the country. That would be big. And let me bring up the group for you. Gold Cup groups 2023 Concacaf Gold Cup. All right, so Gold Cup groups. Let me bring that on the screen for you, just to show you. It's not normal, man. So if they do pass through those teams, all right, I'm gonna bring that on the screen for you right here, so you can get to see it, so you understand what I'm saying. And it would actually serve the purpose of explaining what I was actually saying to you at first. All right, yes, it would have actually served the purpose. These are the groups, guys. So Jamaica, you still have Curacao and those teams ready for Jamaica group. Then you have Haiti, Honduras, Mexico, and Qatar. That is already decided. Then you have Costa Rica, El Salvador, Panama, and then you have Suriname would have added into this. You have Suriname, Martinique, Puerto Rico to add to this group. So and it's two come out of this group. Panama, El Salvador, and Costa Rica in this group. I think Suriname can come out of this group as well if they do progress with confidence going through. And you have to always factor this. This is a Costa Rica team that is rebuilding. You have all of our players, then the young players that we talked about. They are in this team, so they are not as strong as before. It's going to be a weaker team going forward. Panama team, they are good, and I think they should be the favorites winning it. El Salvador, I don't think El Salvador is better than Suriname. You understand me? So I think if they do get these two games going in, they have equal chance of coming out of this group as well. What you think about the schedule, JD, where we only play 4 out of the 5 teams? Yes, they said that it's about, yeah, because it's a Swiss system. So that's what they do. I think they're going to take out the highest rank and use the same metric as how they do put them in the quarterfinals. So I think more likely they might avoid 80. I don't know. Yes. Saying Suriname might beat Jamaica is like saying Jamaica won't make it to the World Cup. No, I wouldn't put it that stretch. I wouldn't put it that stretch. Not to stir up fight JD, but Mexico squad that plays Suriname and Mexico squad that play Jamaica is their best. Which one was stronger? No, the stronger one was the one that played Jamaica. The stronger one was the one that played Jamaica. The first time, because the same squad that played Suriname was one of the same squad that played Jamaica in Jamaica. So we have to be careful or find narratives. So go back and check the squad that played Jamaica in Jamaica, and you see that it's only 2 or 3 players off that squad that go and play Suriname there. You get me? But all of a sudden we avoid that. Go and dig up. No, you know what? I'm gonna find the facts here and give it to you. Yes. It's going to be Fire and Daniel Duque. Yeah, but I'm not sure if Duque will be here. I'm talking about Duque around 3 years now. I know he's at Sheraldo Becker's club. I think he might believe that he can make Netherlands, so that will be a problem. We are in the top 5 list. I can with better players. Yeah, yeah. I hope Puerto Rico beat Suriname. Yeah, yeah. That's fair. That's fair, Mr. United. Are you sure? Yes, I'm speculating. Yeah, I think he's speculating. Here are my prediction. About 23 man roster for Suriname. All right. So Gio says Abena, Becca, Bessiswar, Cherry, Dankalo, Denzel, Dunk, Han, Ups, Joseph Son, Kleiber, Ledam, McIntosh, Malone, Paul, Penas, Rogeva, Slagva, Sport, Slade, Tifreda, Vamir. Vamir is injured, they said there, and Ups is injured, so you can take those 2 off the list and Wildcat on it. So a few of them injured there. Mr. United, stop. Don't follow the rest of them. All right. Don't follow the rest of them and go down that path, brother. All right. Yes. Nobody overhyping Suriname Big Boss. All right. Yes. So I'm just saying, if they do come here, I wasn't just making a point. I'm just saying I would love for them to make it, and then you see what I'm talking about in the Gold Cup right there. You get me? And then you will realize what I'm saying about the Nations League, because I'm not going to leave on that Nations League point of the 4 teams going through to the quarterfinals. That's all I'm trying to prove. So I'm saying I'm going to use the Gold Cup to prove if Suriname qualify and go into that group, you're going to see what I'm talking about. And you're going to see Panama watch this group, guys. Costa Rica, if Suriname makes it, watch Costa Rica and Panama, both teams that is not in the automatical qualified spot. So what would you think then if both of them finish above Costa Rica then? You understand what I'm saying, Mr. United? So that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. And my point that I was trying to prove to MPEC. You get me? It was not overhyping nobody. I'm just saying, if Costa Rica don't end up winning this group and come second or third, it proves my point that they should not get any buy to any top league. That's all I'm saying, guys. Suriname is getting stronger. The paperwork is a problem for us, yes, but even for Jamaica, paperwork is a problem as well. What about Justin Lonewick? He's not there as yet. So maybe paperwork situation as well. You get me? Do you think the English Championship is better than the top flight Dutch league? No. I think the top flight Dutch league would be ranking with the top, they put it with the first 12, the bottom 12 teams in even upward. I think put it the bottom 14 teams. So take out the top 6 out of put it 12. 12, the Eredivisie can compete with 12 of the teams. So Ajax and those teams can compete with and beat 12 of the teams in the English Premier League. So if they come in the English Premier League, I think you can expect Ajax and the top teams at any time can come inside the top 10, if not in the top 6. You would put it there and about, Yeah. So I could if you put Ajax in the championship, they dog out the championship. So you're asking if they are better than PSV, Ajax, Feyenoord? No. That's what I'm saying. If you put Ajax, Feyenoord, and those teams in the championship, they beat the living life out of. Guys, you're not seeing what Manchester City doing to the English league. You think that is just fully better? Or it's just technical football. The English platform is not used to. Hence why that's happening. I think it's a bit of both. They will be better and they will be better technical as well. And they would have dog walk the championship. They would have dog walk the championship and beat up everybody there without no problem. All right. We lost the match against Jamaica, Costa Rica, Mexico because of Tajan Cherry. No. I wouldn't, because the other teams were better at that time. Yeah. So why should we not get knowledge about other teams? I don't understand. No, because they want you to be in a box so they can come and feed you with lies every day. You know? Yeah. And then make you overhype the other players them, you know, because if you don't know no other player, you have to overhype the ones them that you know. So that's the thing, the same thing that they just talk about, people doing, that's exactly what they want to stay the same way. So them overhype the last World Cup qualifiers, and look what JA did with Tapper. Yeah, we talked about that already. Ups, Vamir, Raydan are recovering from injury, may not make it. I'm measuring Suriname against Jamaica with a championship squad. No, man, no. But look, if you have entire Ajax team, no, that could happen because Ajax have the luxury to pick from other country. But if you put the second best team, the second best team, if you put the second best team in if you put the second string best Netherlands team in the region, they would have qualified in the Concacaf or be the biggest team in the Concacaf just the same. I still believe that. Obviously, people would say, "Oh, but United States played the Netherlands well." But no, if you put the second best Netherlands team, the second string Netherlands team in the Concacaf, they dog walk the region just the same. They would be the top team in the region. So we can't do that measurement, Kenil. We can't do that at all. Suriname going to be the best North American team in the future. I don't know. Let me see how Jamaica can recruit, and then once Jamaica and Suriname can add more, it's going to only be better for the CONCACAF region. And the reason why I said that, because now Mexico and United States has to strategize in order to remain top. You understand me? Yeah. Only Ajax, PSV, AZ, Alkmaar, and Feyenoord. They're gonna dog walk. Yeah, they're gonna dog walk it. But the other teams ain't worse than the other team ain't worse than the championship, Sean. Yeah, Marlon. Yeah, man. So we don't have to measure anything. We don't have to measure anything. As what I've said, I've covered everything today. For Suriname, been a while we're collecting information. Yeah. So let me just run through the Gold Cup group, and let me test you guys' knowledge, what you expect. All right. Normally we are gonna continue with a shorter version video. Until the matches starts. We have coming up, we have World Cup U20s, which is the next tournament we're going to watch. We have the girls U20s qualifiers, which is a next tournament we're going to watch. We have the Gold Cup coming up. We're going to watch that as well. And we have a few more qualifiers coming up that we have to watch. So a lot of football coming up, and we're going to get to learn a lot more about the teams. You get me? So we just love the teams, support the team, and it's not going to change. I'm going to always be supporting Jamaica, Suriname, and Haiti. I just like all of those three teams. I'm not going to ever stop doing videos on them. So whoever ate that is Mr. United. I can't believe you sell me out of the one day where they have to continue eating that. All right? I can't believe you sell me out. You sell me out. The man sell me out rotted. Mr. United, you still here? So we will be covering that for you guys, all right, in the future. Let we move on to this one right here. So for me, Haiti, Honduras, Mexico, Qatar. We never made a full prediction on it. What say you on that one? Who you think will come through that group? Yeah, Marciano, we will always do that. Say, and we will never stop. It will always be this. So people have to learn to compartmentalize situation. Like look at everybody learn about other thing. We are not going to be in a box because I never came here in a box, you know. So I'm not going to leave here in a box. So you're going to tired to see my face and tired to hear me talk about Haiti and Suriname, United States, Mexico, all the other teams. You will never get me talk about Jamaica alone. You understand? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you can forget about it. Oh, who you calling 80 boy? Come on. Go with that madness. All right? Yes. For me, Mexico, yes, I think Mexico should go through. If Mexico don't go through this group, that will be big time for them. That will be problematic for them 1000%. All right? That will be big time problematic for them 1000%. You get me? 80, what I saw from 80 is good. But I think Qatar, we keep sleeping on Qatar. So Qatar, Honduras will put up a fight. Qatar will also put up a fight as well. All right, Qatar and Honduras will put up a fight. But I think Mexico should have enough to win this group. And you know what? I think Honduras has to reconvince me. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Mexico and 80 out of this one. All right, Mexico and 80 are Mexico and Qatar. So Mexico 80 are Qatar. All right. So let me put 80 are Qatar in this one. All right. Mexico are 80. Yeah. So Mexico are 80. No, Qatar are 80, I think, going through, but Mexico qualifying through this. Giddy said Mexico and 80, but Qatar will be 80. Never stop do your work. We have to learn about the teams. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not paying that any mind. No JD out Trini and say 80. Okay. All right. So we have 80 and Qatar to go through. Think Honduras have to come again. Maybe they are going to be in a transition as well. They have a few players. So El Salvador, Costa Rica, Panama, and potentially Puerto Rico, Martinique, or Suriname. So who you would pick going through this? I think Panama just proving that they are handful for Costa Rica. So I would go for Panama winning it based on their farm, Panama. And then I will say Costa Rica. If Suriname comes up, Costa Rica. And if Suriname comes up, that means they would get enough time. I would go with Suriname and Costa Rica to fight for second spot. I don't think El Salvador will beat none of them. Yes, so I think Panama wins it. So Costa Rica or Suriname, or if Martinique comes up, I think Martinique might pose some problems as well because they ain't a bad team. They play with art, right, straight short. So I think so, but I think Costa Rica will be fighting for second in this group. Yeah, and if Suriname comes up, them and Costa Rica will be fighting for second. All right, but Panama, Mexico are the sure two out of that one for me. Do you think it would be heightened xenophobia if the head coach starts recruiting while white diaspora from the Premier League four or more? But how much white player we do have eligible to play for Jamaica? Not much. I don't think it's much, to be honest. We don't have much. We don't have the much playing for Jamaica. We don't have much white players. I think the only white player I heard that could possibly play for Jamaica is Dan Burns, and I am not even sure how accurate that is. I'm not even sure. Costa Rica must go through with Panama. All right. All right. Panama and Costa Rica, Jason says. Panama over Costa Rica, giving Suriname, and they go over Costa Rica this time. All right. Remember the last time Costa Rica came back to beat Suriname 2-1 to advance. Yeah. Mexico and Qatar dead. Mexico and Qatar dead. None playing for Jamaica, but there are three. Name those three players. Name those three white players, because I don't know them. All right. So we have Canada group. Who comes in Canada group? Okay, so Canada group would be considered Trinidad and those teams. Anyone comes through with Trinidad would be that team. All right. McNeil, Byrne, McNeil, and Cantwell. Okay, okay. And you're sure that they can play for Jamaica? Yeah, because I'm not sure, you know. All right. So for this group, you don't see any upset in this group, right? You don't see any upset at all. You just see a straight sailing of Canada going through, and you have Guatemala, Cuba. Who else you think out of that? Guys, we only have 7 more minutes to go on the 2 hour mark. We're going to stop this one. And the next set of shows that will be coming will be more 1 hour shows. All right. For me, Canada looks very well. Very, very good. Very, very good. So Canada go through there. Canada group tricky? No, I think only for the second team. I think Canada will dog walk this group. I think Canada will go through very, very easy. Very, very easy. I think Canada will go through very, very easy. If Trinidad and those teams comes up, I think Guatemala, Cuba, I don't know. I don't know if we see Trinidad and those teams going through, you know. That's going to be tough. I think the teams that will be coming up might pose some problems. Might pose some problems to the rest of the teams in it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Canada winning every game, going with Trinidad also. All right. So do you see Trinidad going through if they do make it up? It's not possible. It's not impossible. So Cuba could be a problem one. All right. So I'm gonna stick with Cuba and Guatemala to advance. Cuba and Guatemala to advance. All right. Dwight McNeil father is black. Matty McNeil. He used to play League Two and non-league football. Okay, I'm just asking because I don't know. Remember, I am not paperwork man. I don't know nothing about those things. If I have the information here, I just give you the information and just leave. You know, I have no time to waste time. You know, and act like I know everything about Jamaica. I don't know everything, so I would just leave it there. Jason went for JD. Remember, Lucky in a game, in the game too. Lucky's in the game too. No man, Canada ain't losing. Canada ain't losing. So no luck in the game. All right, yeah man. McNeil is not white, but you know they do think, bro. You know they do think. All right, yeah. So yeah. Jesse said Canada and Guatemala. All right, so let me just go to the final group then, and then now this group would be the group that Curacao would come in. So Jamaica, Nicaragua, USA, and Curacao. That's the final group. We have 4 more minutes to go. So what would you say about this group now? Because you guys said they should get by. They should get by. The United States should get by. So are you guys saying United States will automatically come first? Because I saw you guys telling me that Jamaica beating United States. So if you guys sure that Jamaica beating United States, why you needed them to have a bly? Why you needed them to have a bly? You understand me? Please answer me on that one. All right. Why, if Jamaica can beat United States as to what Jason and everybody say, you guys all said that, you know. I never said anything, you know, because I know I don't make my prediction as yet. So I don't say anything as yet. But if you have said that now, and we have talked about Costa Rica, you see where my point is pretty much relevant, because you guys said Jamaica will beat United States. Jason, the man them where I agree with the buy argument. That's where I because they are acting like they are superior. You get me? I was agreeing with you guys' statement, but it looks like it's only when me say it, you guys don't agree. You understand me? You see it? That's exactly what I've said. Look how you guys flip the script now. All of a sudden, Jason, I ask you who will win the damn game. I ask you who will win the game. You can't answer up to this point. All right? Yes, you can't answer. Oh boy, right? If Jamaica play well, it's going to come down to Nicaragua. All right. Jamaica can't beat USA. I never. You can't. I ask you a question. You can't ask me a question back, Jason. That's not gonna work. Who disagree with them not getting a bye? All right. USA win the group, cause even if Jamaica draw, USMNT are gonna try for pound Nicaragua star. Okay. So why you don't think that Jamaica can score more on Nicaragua? You get me? And get a draw with United States. Bala kick. Remember, you still have teams to play now. Look, if you draw with United States, it all comes down to how much goals you score with the next games. So, or are you making it look like it's because if you draw with United States, then United States stop you. United States ain't stopping you. It's just the facts after that. All right. Need to see the secret squad, then I will predict. Okay, all right. USA 2-1. My prediction. Okay, all right. So, Regional says USA and Jamaica will advance from that one. Yes, and remember Curacao will be in this group as well. So let me know. All right. So let me know. We have come to the end. This video. Let me explain to you what we did in this video. We talked about Suriname, the reaction to the squad, the rating of the squad, the 23, prediction versus Puerto Rico, and expectations. No, Suriname in value of the team is in the top 5. What we should expect. We dealt with all of that, and I thought we had a brilliant show. Obviously, you're going to have persons come to fight, i.e., MPEC, Kevin. Because we're talking about Suriname and I'm a born Jamaican. Yeah, it's gonna always cause some problem, and we have sellout Mr. United. No, fully sell we out. Jamaica has never been a team that pound a next team. Oh well, we have better players now, King J. So you can't say that because we drew with United States, we can't win the group. No, it's supposed to be coming down to you. We have Mikel Antonio, we have Leon Bailey, we have Ethan Pinnock, we have Bobby Reed, Ravel Morrison. We should be going out there to pound teams. No excuse, King J. No excuse. Why we always can go to an excuse right after. So people, not only up a day, we said 2 hours max. Gave you the 2 hours. What we will do, we will come back and next time, maybe tomorrow, in terms of Jamaica. Girls, we're going to put that together with other information. We'll bring it to you. And then after, it's going to be all games. All games you're going to be coming live for. All right? Yes. So massive respect. Thanks again for another great program. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe on your way out as well. And remember, when it comes on to here, we always keep it real. So peace out. Take care. All right. Stay safe.